Hi, Megan. Come on in. I'm really glad you're here. How have things been going lately?
Not great, honestly. I almost didn't come.
Well, I really appreciate that you did. It takes courage to show up when things feel especially very heavy. What's been on your mind?
It's just been one thing after another. School, my parents, my best friend. I feel like I'm constantly letting everyone down, and I'm starting to feel kind of numb.
That sounds like a really painful place to be in. Like you've been stretched too thin in every direction.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, and no matter what I do, it feels like it's not enough, especially not for my parents.
Tell me a little more about that. What's it been like with your parents lately?
They've always been kind of strict, especially my dad. He's the kind of person who thinks hard work fixes everything. Like, if you're struggling, it must mean you're not trying hard enough. My mom is quieter, but I can tell she agrees with him most of the time.
It sounds like there's been a lot of pressure to push through things rather than talk about them.
Exactly. I don't feel like I can tell them how bad things feel without them just thinking I'm being dramatic or lazy.
That must be incredibly lonely, to be hurting and feel like there's no safe place to say it.
It is, and I've started shutting down at home. I barely talk to them unless I have to. But then I feel guilty because I know they care. I just wish they cared differently.
You're craving a kind of care that makes room for your emotions, not just your accomplishments.
Yeah, like maybe instead of asking why I gotta be in math, they could ask if I'm okay or notice when I haven't smiled in days.
You want to be seen more for just than your performance. You want to be seen as you.
I do, and I think I've started to believe that maybe I don't matter, or if I'm not doing everything perfectly.
That's a really painful belief to be carrying. Can I say something that I believe right here and right now?
Yeah.
You matter, not just because your grades or how well you hold it all together. You matter because you're enough, Megan.
I wish I could believe that.
And that's okay. Part of what we do in here is we just sit with those wishes, those doubts, and we start to slowly challenge the story that you have to earn love and acceptance because you really don't.
It feels really weird to hear that, but also kind of good.
But that's a start. Let's hold on to that feeling. You also mentioned that your best friend, you want to share anything about what's happening there?
Yeah, her name is Carly. We've been best friends since like 4th grade, but lately it's like we're totally different people. She's starting to hang out with this new group and I feel left out. She acts differently around them, louder, more confident, and I feel small when I'm with her now.
Sounds like the friendship is shifting in ways that feel out of your control.
Yeah, I try to talk to her, but she brushes it off like you're being sensitive or it's not a big deal, but it is to me.
You're feeling dismissed, like your feelings don't have a place in the friendship anymore.
Exactly. And I don't want to seem needy or clingy, but it's hard to lose someone who used to know everything about you.
That's the kind of loss, especially when it's slow and confusing. Can't hurt you just as much as a breakup, but sometimes it can hurt you even more.
It really does feel like a breakup.
And yet, you're still trying to be understood. You're still trying to hold space for her. And that's a lot to say about what kind of friend you are.
Yeah, I guess I just wish she cared as much as I do.
You want to be valued in your relationships, not just tolerated or overlooked, very similar to your parents.
Yeah, and when I feel rejected by her and judged at home, I feel like I don't belong anywhere.
That's a deep and painful feeling, Megan. And I want you to know that you do belong and that you should be respected. There's a space for all your feelings, all the anger, the sadness, the confusion, even the parts that make you feel like sometimes you're invisible.
Thank you. I needed to hear that.
I'm really glad you said that because needing something and saying it out loud, that's a strength. That's self-awareness.
It's weird. I always feel like I have to be the strong one, but I'm tired of pretending.
You're allowed to be tired. You're allowed to rest here, even just for a little while. So what would it look like, even just in a small way, to start caring for yourself the way you've been trying to care for others?
I guess I could stop pretending I'm fine all the time. Maybe write down how I actually feel, even if I don't show it to anyone and I just keep it for myself.
That sounds like a really honest and kind of good first step. Giving yourself a space to be real, even if it's just between you, is very powerful.
I might try that, and maybe I could talk to Carly, or at least write her a message so I can say how I feel without freezing up.
That sounds like something you're doing for you, not to fix a friendship, but to honor your truth.
Yeah, I think I need that closure, even if things don't get back to the way they were.
You're beginning to own your own voice, and that's something very meaningful.
Feels scary, but also kind of good.
Those two feelings often show up together. It means that you're growing. Before we end today, what's something you want to carry forward from our conversation today?
That I don't have to be perfect to be worth something. That I can be honest about what I need.
Those are beautiful insights. I'm really proud of how you showed up today, Megan.
Thank you. This helped me more than I thought it would.
I'm always here for whenever you need to talk. You're not alone in this.
Okay, I think I'll come back next week if that's all right.
I would like that very much.
Thank you.